Let's take a look here. This is our 1994 Ford F-250. It has the 7.3 liter Powerstroke diesel, the 5-speed manual transmission, the floor shift 4-wheel drive. This OBS only has 68,000 original miles on it.
Reminder that we buy trucks like this. If you know of another low-mile truck like this one for sale, call the number on the screen now. If we make the purchase, you'll make a finder's fee. See our website for more details.
The awesome white paint is in excellent condition. There's no places where the clear coat is coming off. The paint is not faded anywhere. There's no big dents or any major scratches anywhere to speak of. You can see that the tailgate as well as the rear bumper completely free of any dings or dents. The fender wells are not cracked, coming loose or busted or anything like you might find on some OBS trucks of this era. Everything is tight and good. You have dual fuel tanks, both front and rear, as well as 6 brand new tires. Let's take a look at the interior. Very nice OBS interior. You will have power windows and power door locks. You'll have the power lumbar for the driver's and passenger seats, as well as the American-made Husky Liners brand floor mats that are going to stay put, keep the carpet preserved like new underneath. Here on the dash, you'll have the switch to select the fuel tank, as well as a leather steering wheel that will tilt where you need it to be. Also has the cruise control options there on the front. You can see that leather on that wheel is good and tight. It's not worn or loose at all. Moving over there, that's the 5-speed stick shift, as well as the reliable floor shift 4-wheel drive there. This truck has an updated Bluetooth, Sirius XM, AM, FM radio. Also has a CD player or USB input. Below that, you have the climate control for the heat or the cold AC. Give you a good look at the dash up top. I'll get real close so you can see for yourself how it's not cracked or busted anywhere. It's not faded from the sun or brittle at all. It goes to show how well this OBS has been preserved. Up top, the headliner is all good as well. There's no places where it is stained, drooping, or sagging down at all. In the middle, you'll have the center console that will open up for more storage as well. Give you a look at the back seat now. That back bench seat is just as clean and on par with everything else. And you have the sliding glass there that will open up in the back to reach the bed. Let's go ahead and make sure we're out of gear here. We'll fire the 7.3 up. Be able to see the actual mileage and hear it start. You can see right there in the center, 68,938 miles. Show you how clean everything is on this OBS. Let's take a look at it from the passenger side now. You can see that the armrests, the handles, the buttons and switches show no signs of any major wear or tear. Nothing out of place anywhere, even along the bottom of the doors. There you have the power controls for the lumbar, the passenger side as well. Go ahead and slide the seat forward to show you just how easy the passenger seat slides out of the way to get in the back. and it goes right back just like it's supposed to. Easy enough to do it with one hand. Everything works just like you'd imagine 68,000 mile OBS truck would. Let's go ahead and take this 5-speed 7.3 for a test drive. Run it through the gears and show you just how well OBS runs and drives. Take off as soon as I get my seatbelts on and get buckled in. Everything on this truck, just like all of our inventory, it's all been gone over, checked out, fully serviced, and made good to go. So all you got to do is just stick the key in it to drive it home. I'll pop the parking brake here. 5-speed goes right into first gear, no hesitation, doesn't click or grind. We'll take off and head up the hill so we can hear the 7.3 run, as well as put the 5-speed through the gears, so you can hear for yourself how there's no issues with anything on this truck at all. Not quite enough road to stretch 5th gear out all the way, but it goes into gear with no hesitation, issues at all. It doesn't click or grind going into any gear. Very smooth and crisp 5-speed. You can really tell it hasn't lived a harsh life or been abused just by the way it shifts, the way it feels. If you're familiar with the 7.3, you know that's a platform that's just known to last forever. 7.3s had a reputation for not wearing out, having excellent fuel mileage, and the longevity aspect. For an OBS that only has 68,000 miles on it like this, with a 7.3 and a solid 5-speed behind it, it's safe to say this truck has a lifetime left ahead of it yet. The brake pedal is smooth and consistent. It doesn't go to the floor or make any kind of noises, or pops or clunks or anything. You can hear just how quiet the brakes are as I slow down to go around this corner up here. Brakes don't squeak, they don't grind or lock up or pull the truck to the side or anything. If you step on the brakes, it's just going to bring this OBS to a stop without any issues at all. The steering on the front end, you'll find, has no play whatsoever. The truck's very easy to keep in the lane. Drives straight just like it's supposed to. Doesn't veer off or wander or feel loose or anything like that. You can really tell just by the way this truck runs and drives, the way it feels behind the wheel, the way it shifts through the gears. the way everything looks and works just like it should. This is definitely a truck that has been very well taken care of and preserved in its lifetime. It's not a truck that's ever been abused and neglected, anything like that.